go over some simple multiplication fact games that you can play to practice your facts. So I didn't have any multiplication fact cards here at my house because both my girls have kind of already mastered that. So what I did is I took some index cards. You can use paper, construction paper, cardboard, anything that you have at your house, and I cut them into little squares and I just wrote the multiplication facts on them. Now this week I kind of want you to focus on facts 0 through 4 and really practice those the rest of this week to make sure that you have mastered them. Now we've passed all of those facts in my classroom this school year. Everybody in the classroom earned their 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 multiplication fact ice cream scoops in the hallway. So this is just a review for you. I'm just going to show you some little games that you can play with those. So with your multiplication fact cards that you can make, you're going to have a stack of those, and I am most certain somewhere in your house you have one of these nice little toys that were very popular last year and the year before, which are called fidget spinners. Now these are great to use with multiplication fact cards because they kind of make a timer. You can spin them, and you can spin them as fast as you can, and that's kind of your timer, and it's a lot of fun to try to race the fidget spinner. So my girls are sitting here, and what we're going to do is they're going to spin the fidget spinner as fast as they can on our hard surface, and then I'm going to start throwing multiplication fact cards down, and they're going to try to get through all my multiplication fact cards before the fidget spinner stops. All right, are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Mark, set, go.
2, 20, 11, 12, 16, 12, 9, 10, 20, 0, 0, 0, 6, 0, 8, 16, 36, 28, 30, wait, no, 18, 6, 21, it's a number, 15.
Yep. Good job. And so they made it through the stack before the fidget spinner ended. Now if they did that very well, then we would add more multiplication facts to that. We'd mix them up again, and you can keep playing that game over and over again. It's a lot of fun to try to get them to go through their facts as quickly as possible using that fidget spinner as a timer. Okay? The second one I want to show you is called a number pull. So what I did is I took the same idea. I took my index cards and I just wrote numbers 1 through 12 on each of the cards. Okay? Now I didn't put 0 because they should know anything times 0 is 0, but you are always glad, you can always go back and add 0 if you would like to. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to mix those up, and the girls are each going to pick 2 cards from the number pool, and they're going to have to multiply them together. And so you can make it a game. Since I have 2 girls, we could say if you get it right, you get a point. If you don't get it right, then you lose that turn. And the other person gets a chance to steal. Now if you're just doing it just with one student, then absolutely that you can keep points where how many did they get right, how many did they miss. And the ones they missed, it would be a good idea to kind of write those down as a list, for those are the facts that they need to study. So we're just going to quickly go through this as the number pull. So Kenzie pulled 2 cards. Okay, lay them down so we can see what they are. So she pulled 5 and 7, so she's going to have to tell me what 5 times 7 is.
35.
Good, so she got it correct, so she will get a point. Now we're going to put those numbers back in here because Bella might need to pull a 5 and a 7 too. Now since this week you're practicing 0 through 4, you might only put those numbers in your number pull. Pick 2. You don't have to be on top, just any 2 you want. All right, flip it over. What did you pick?
9 and 4.
4 times 9 or 9 times 4 is?
36.
And she got it correct, so we'd give her a point. Now, if she would have missed it, I would have given Kenzie a chance to steal, or Bella would just not have gotten that point. We would know she needs to study. So that's a number pull. That's a fun little game to play with mirror multiplication facts. All right, and the last one I wanted to show you is dice. Now, we have lots of little board games around our house. I actually got these 2 die out of a clue game, out of a clue game that we had at the house. So look around in your board games, and you probably have Monopoly. That's one that is going to have some dice in there. So again, you could even do this with your fidget spinner, or you could have a timer set and say for a minute, how many facts can you roll and answer within that 60-second time. So that would be a fun game to play. So all you do is, I'm going to roll the dice. We have 5 and 6. What's 5 times 6?
30.
When we go again, 3 times 2.
6.
Go again, 4 times 1.
4.
So this is a good way to practice your facts 1 through 6, because those are the numbers that are on the dice. And you could set a timer and see how many they can get within that minute time, or you could again do the fidget spinner and spin and see how many they can get correct. And you may have a lot of other ideas of little games that you can play, but those are just some that are a lot of fun that we do in center time in my classroom, and we practice at home. We're working on our multiplication facts. All right, have fun practicing your facts, and remember, we're going to work on 0 through 4 the rest of this week.
Have fun quarantined.